Okay, continuing with the tutorials, now we will try to implement custom messages or custom interfaces. Mostly, when we need to do that is because we are making a LiDAR interfaces or any other kind of sensor or an actuator message, but actually we will try to generate these implementations by our own. So let's start doing that. Let's move to our source folder and create a package. ROS2 package, create, build, type, amend, CMake. If we want to specify the license, Apache 2.0, and let's call it custom interfaces. Let's build it. Now let's move and create a folder inside our custom interfaces that will be holding the message. cd custom interfaces, make dir message, and with gedit we will be copying this thing just to speed faster. Here we will be creating three constants of type unsigned integer of 8 bits, name phone type home for the work, and for the mobile of types of number 0, 1, 2 is like an enumerator. These are the strings of the first name, last name, and the phone number, and the phone type is also the unsigned int that will be in the end holding this one of three types of phone types. Now let's save it as address book message. Mm, mm, okay, let's save it. Here it is. Let's put it over. Let's minimize a little bit. Probably I will close it and open again. Mm, on the background. Okay, now we're in. Now that we create our message, remember that we need to specify some things that are special on our package XML, what we are trying to build or execute, and on the CMake list also. So let's move on the package XML. Yes. Open. Here we will need to tell ROS to on build time what we are going to do with our generator. So we need to specify on build to build to depend on ROS ideal default generators build to depend. Also, we also need on, this is on the compile time, but on execution time, we'll need also the runtime of the ROS ideal. Exec depend ROS ideal default runtime exec depend. And this will be of type the member of group of ROS ideal interface package. Member of group ROS ideal interface packages. Member of group. Okay. Now we need to add some about what are we trying to generate on the CMake list. So open on the CMake list. Let's quit some things here just to keep it simple. And we need to find these packages. An example, find package, find package. We need to specify a compile tender ROS IDL default generators and are required. Also here we need to specify which type of message that are trying to generate. So set, let's put a tag just to exemplify uh, the message that we are trying to generate. Message files, message address book. Now we'll put below the generator of the message as ideal default, sorry, generate interfaces. One thing to note here is that this tag must be the same as this tag. So we're telling ROS to generate the message over this tag. So for example, if you want to generate more message over this set of message, you can specify, let's say, message address of me, message lidar message, and so on. But if you want to set more message of different kinds, for example, set one, you need also to specify here the tag. Just recapping, we need to specify the tag, all the message that we need to generate, specify on the generator, and also if we want to specify more message over another set, we need to specify another tag, put it here, and the list of messages that we are trying to generate. So because we are only specifying the address book message, we only are putting is as it is, this one only. So that is enough to generate the messages. Now that we have this, let's try to generate messages. Custom interfaces. Now let's see if we have generated correctly the message. Interface custom. Here is the message of the new interface that we exposed. Is the address book one. Next, let's move and create the publisher that will be calling this or doing everything about this message. So we'll need to create a new. So I create a new here, new file here. Because we specify our package as custom interfaces, we'll uh, replace everything. Final replace. Replace all. Let's explain a little bit the code. The code is as is. We are calling cron and memory to do specific uh, actions about the timer and manage of the memory also. We are calling RCLCPP as our standard library for publishing messages. We specify the message that we're using, and we're creating a small publisher named address book. This address book is a node called address book publisher, and if we see below the private variables, we'll see that we have a publisher called address book publisher and a timer. Because we are creating this on the constructor, we are creating the publisher of our custom interface given the message address book, and it's called address book of the queues. Then next, this is the function that we are trying to calling over the wall timer each second. Is called publish message, and inside we are using the custom interface message of address book. The first message will be John. The message first name, last name, and phone are uh, assigned here. And if you remember, we had a font type, and font type home, font type work, and font type mobile. That is address here. So the message has font type mobile. In this case, font type mobile is 2. That will be publishing over the standard out, and indeed also will be publishing over ROS using publish message. And the other thing is that we're calling the node, spinning over the node, and if everything goes wrong or we decide to shut down, it will shut down correctly. Now let's try to build the publisher. But for building the publisher, we need to add some things on the CMake leaks. For example, you saw that we are using RCLCPP. We need to specify the package here. RCLCPP require. We also need to specify here the executable and the custom interfaces address or publisher source publish address book CPP. We also need to add the dependencies. I mean target dependencies, custom interfaces publisher, and we are also using as a dependency RCLCPP. We also need to standard targets, install targets, custom interfaces publisher, over the destination, lib project name. We also need to link the interface. So we're using the generator ROS IDL get type support target CPP type support target over project name ROS IDL type support CPP, and we need to link the libraries of this publisher. Target link libraries custom interfaces publisher CPP over CPP type support target. Target link libraries. I think it's okay. Let's try to see what kind of errors we have. Okay, everything compiled correctly. Let's try to see if it works. ROS to run, custom interfaces. Custom interface publisher. Okay, let's see if we can see in the topic. ROS to topic list. ROS to topic echo. And here is the topic. John Doe 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 O, and the font time is 2. That is mobile. Okay, now just expanding the information that we got here, because we finished this tutorial right now. Imagine that you are using an example, another interface that you want to expand with this one. For example, I will use just a new file to explain only. Let's say that we have this address book again, address book, but this address book message is, let's say we got a contact list of this address book, and it's on another package that we are trying to use. We can specify a message, let's say a message that is called contact on this new package message contact. This contact message will be the new message that we are using, right? And inside this contact, let's say that we specify a message, this message, not this message, the new message on the new package here, contact message, and inside is, for example, new package message, new package, sorry, new package contact, and is an array of the address books. Okay. let's say this is the thing. Don't put address book just to keep it simple and don't get hooked on the name. Next, that we got our message and specify this message, and we are trying to use address book from the custom interfaces. You need to uh, generate and in the package docs.xml and the CMake list these things. For example, build, depend, ROS ideal. Sorry, new package. You have to specify the new package. Oh, let's put new package meshes. Depend. Okay. The next thing that we need to do is to specify the execution. Depend. Here on the message folder. Here on the package XML. And on the CMake list, on the CMake lists, we need to specify define package new package message require ROS ideal generate interfaces, I think. The project name. Over the, let's say you put the tag message files on your message that are generated there, but also you need to put the dependencies that you're using this new package. And you will be using the created package over this new package. Sorry, of this previous address book on the new package of message. Also, we need to include this on the top of the C code on the source code of the source folder file. Sorry, on the source file used in source folder. New package message contact HPP. This will also call this thing. And if you want to modify the C++ code that will be pushing everything, you can do these things. For example, what is here? Okay. I think we can take it as an example. The contact. Message phone. How to produce message. How to produce message. Okay. And on the message. Okay, sorry. Contact. Message. Because it is a vector of messages, we have to push it, and also in the manner of a pointer. So that is want to push back contact if you have another contact, let's say you have to put it here, A, B, 1, 2, 3, home, and push back the message of contact again. And in the standard out, you will be putting for and put inside. Probably you need to specify that you're putting this type. And for that, here the contact. Contact. And we are publishing all the message, so we need to specify the message. Okay, see. Something like that. Because we specify above that this contact of type address book, address book, address book, address book, address book. Yeah, now it's okay. Because we need to specify uh, for each contact that is of type address book that belongs to this one, let's say it belongs to this one, and specify on the package XML that we are using it and on the CMake list that we are requiring this new package and its dependency of the message that we're generating. And finally, we need to put that this push everything to the vector and send it sequentially over the interface of publishing. And that's all. Practically, it covers everything about custom services or sorry, custom interfaces. And I hope you like and understand what I try to exemplify here on the last part. Thanks.